Hey there. Let's talk about how to set up Streamerbot to work with crowd control. Essentially, what we're going to be covering is how to link effects to other actions. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you get into Streamer.bot is go to integrations and then find crowd control. You can go to auto connect and auto reconnect and turn both of those on. The next thing we're going to want to look for is your overlay URL. We're actually looking for your legacy effect URL. So in the crowd control app, you're going to want to go to overlay and assets, effects legacy, and then click copy private URL. And then you'll just make sure to go ahead and paste that right there on overlay URL bar. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to platforms and make sure that you link whatever platform you're going to be using to combine your actions. For this video, we're using Twitch. So you can see I clicked in here and I'm already logged in. Next, we're going to want to go to actions, and this is where we're going to set everything up. So the first thing you're going to want to do is right click and hit add in the actions tab. And we're going to go ahead and name our action crowd control -effects. Hit OK. The next thing we're going to want to do is go to triggers, right click, go to add, integrations, crowd control, and then effect success, because we want the action to happen every time there is an effect successfully put through. There are a bunch of options for you to specifically pick out what type of effects you want to have triggered with an action. For example, you could have it trigger for every effect that costs at least 300 coins, or just ones of a certain game type. For our demonstration, we're just going to have it set to any, so that any effect that comes through successfully will trigger. The next thing we're going to want to do is go to sub actions, right click, and then we're going to go to add. We're going to go up to core. Then we're going to go to logic and switch. And then in here, we're going to type %effect.name%. And essentially what this is going to do is set up a foundation so that we can create a bunch of cases for if this effect happens, then this other action happens. So let's go ahead and set up our first case. Right click on the switch, hit add case. And then in here, we're going to type just the name of the effect. You'll see that case sensitive is on. You'll want to make sure that you just get the exact name of the effect coming through. So for our example here today, we're going to be using blood drip. You'll want to hit add and then OK. Now that that's done, we can right click on the case and then we're going to add the sub action. And what we want to have happen is we want to have a message sent on Twitch. There's lots of options. We're going to go to chat and then send message to channel. And now we're going to type in our message. And what will happen is that every time blood drip gets triggered successfully, this message will play in my Twitch channel. So let's go ahead and show you how this works. We'll make sure to start our session in crowd control. You'll need to test using your interact link as opposed to the effect manager in the app in order for this to work. We'll go ahead and send the effect. And there you have it. You see the blood drip going on screen, as well as the message that we've linked appearing in the chat. Now that you've done this, you can set up other effects and link those as well. There's endless possibilities for the cool things that you can do. For even further customization, don't forget you can create your very own custom disrupts through the app. You go to Disrupts tab on the left. You want to create your own pack, pressing Create New in the top corner. You'll see I've already done that. So we'll click Edit, click Add New, and here you can upload your own custom video, overlays, or sound effects. We have a big roadmap blog post you can check out in our Disrupts guide, so stay tuned for new features. We encourage you to check out Streamerbot and try linking and creating some really awesome combinations. If you've had any trouble throughout this process, you can always check the Streamerbot guide. If you're still having issues, you can always reach out to us on Discord for more support. Thanks for using crowd control, and we hope you enjoy your session.